then let's go ahead, and I've just started it. So we're going to talk about the addition on the home. Okay.
I think I was somewhere in between 12 and 14 years old.
All right.
And I remember that we used the carryall, that little yard carryall behind the
Right.
tractor.
Uh-huh.
And so we had a slanted side.
Uh-huh.
We'd back in, throw the dirt and rocks, the bedrock into there, and then haul it away. And
Right.
then I remember getting to where we could no longer use the ramp because we had to dig that side out.
Right.
I remember the jackhammers. I couldn't use the big one. I wasn't big enough to use the big one.
Okay.
But there was a smaller one, and I could use it. It really shook up, but it dug up the rocks.
Uh-huh.
And that was a lot of work to dig that basement by hand.
It was a lot of work because of that hard pan that we got to, and you didn't have to go very far down to get to that hard pan.
No, you didn't. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And so I remember that part, and then we got the cement poured and the walls up. And then I remember it was a Thanksgiving that we decided we're going to try and get the roof on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was probably Wednesday night. I was the first one to sleep in the basement.
Okay.
Everybody else picked a room in the partially warm house, and it was open. I could see the stars.
Okay.
Because that was the first night, and it was a cold night, but I slept in the basement that night.
Okay.
And then we got the roof on the next day, and probably worked on the shingles and got them.
Okay.
So, and I don't remember why that roof had a bow in it, but Dad got sick or something, and so the high priest came over to help him. And they didn't brace.
That's what caused that. And it
Yeah.
always bothered Dad, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it bothered him a lot till we finally got that jacked up.
Yes.
Yeah. We may have jacked that up when we fixed it up when they got back from their mission. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a fun addition on the house. To see that go on, and I have that memory of sleeping outside in the basement. I was the first one in the basement.
All right. Well, that's a neat memory.
Yeah.
I remembered putting up the forms for the cement walls.
Yeah.
And how precise and exact Dad had it.
Yeah.
Because it was we didn't have any of the normal ties that you have today, and so we had to use just a wire, and then we would just wrap that wire and just tighten that wire on each level. And it shocked me at how much reinforcement you had to put in.
Yeah, it's amazing. And yeah, I can remember wondering why we had to put so much wire in there.
Yeah, yeah. It was amazing to me. So I was quite intrigued. It taught me a lot about construction just by putting that in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Well, anything else that come to mind that you'd like to comment on?
Nope, I can't think of anything else.
All right.
All right.
It's great to visit with you.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
You bet.